Okay guys, this is a second focal plane 1 to 8 from Primary Arms. Your former Primary Arms hustler and or user manual writer here. Okay, so there is our second focal plane illuminated reticle, and it is always the same size, as we know. In my opinion, the reticle always being the same size and having all of the details present at all times gives it a higher percentage chance of obscuring the target, getting in your way when you don't want it there. As you can see here at 1x, we've got good field of view and all of that stuff. Another disadvantage of low power variables in general is simply just how good a look you get at everything in front of the gun. So if you, let's see if I can do this. Ooh. If you put your hand doing the old Chris Costa overhand super supination thing, you see you can block your field of view quite easily, either with that or iron sights, other accessories and so forth. So obviously that's a concern for a lot of people. So as we zoom in from 1 to 8x, come here, the eye box changes slightly. This is how you know it's a Chinese scope. And there is Spider-Man at glorious 8 power. There he is. And so your eye box will shrink at 8x. Obviously, I'm not getting Spider-Man and the reticle in focus at the same time because I haven't adjusted the ocular to this iPhone, which would be stupid anyway. But in my opinion, with the second focal plane scope, the reticle design is not as critical as it is with the first focal plane scope and an LPVO, because it's always going to look the same no matter what. Your features are always going to be there. The question is, do you want all of that stuff? Are you going to use all of that stuff? Like 99% of the time, I don't use the wind dots to the left and the right of the horseshoe and the chevron. 99% of the time, I'm not using the wind holds. I never use the ranging because I pretty much shoot at targets of known range because I don't hunt with this. So this is basically a square range toy, and I know my targets are at 100, 200, and 300. So the ranging ladder is pretty much useless to me, yet it's always there no matter what I'm doing. So I have to train my brain to ignore it. And that's the 1 to 8. Back to 1x.